Y'all remember about 2 years ago whenever I covered the Astro A10s? My goodness, I sure hope not, because that's when I was first starting YouTube, and that is an old video. Don't go watch it. But long story short, I did not like them. Well, Astro just came out with the refreshed versions of the A10s right here. Are these gonna be better than the old ones? Am I going to like these? And in your box here, of course, you're going to get your headset. You're gonna get a splitter if you're using that on PC, and you get this nice long 3.5 cable with some inline volume controls. Your microphone is just like the other ones, flip down to active and flip up to mute. Now, of course, where we have to start is comfort, guys, because no matter how great they sound or how great of a deal they are, or if they're a hot new release, if they're not stinking cozy, we're gonna take them right off. Let's go ahead and fire up the scale here, slap these guys down. Of course, we don't have the wire on here, right? But we are gonna get 244 grams. And let me tell you what, they are lightweight. They really are. Now, as far as adjustability of the A10s, it's pretty much the same as we saw with the old ones. There's no swivel, but your ear cups do go up and down right here, but there's pretty much no swivel whatsoever. You all know I need my swivel. Now, as far as adjustment on the headset, it slides up and down on this bracket right here, and it's in there nice and firm. I don't think it's gonna accidentally slide on you. It's got a really nice, smooth, firm adjustment. Now, as far as ear pads and headband, guys, here. Okay, let's talk about the density of them. As you can see, they're definitely memory foam, like clear as day. You press it down, yo, look how slow that is to come up right there. So it's really nice memory foam. Quick tip, when you first get your headset out of the box, these are gonna feel very, very stiff. So I want you to take them, just kind of massage those ear pads a little bit. Get to know your ear pads a little bit better. You're gonna hear them start creaking and crackling a little bit, kind of popping in there. What you're doing is just kind of breaking that memory foam in right there, and then they're gonna be perfectly silent and a lot softer. But other than the softness and the plushness of the ear pads, yo, these ear pads are tiny. Take a look at the measurements right here, okay? You're seeing the break in the middle right there. You're probably looking right at 2 inches. And then we look at the width right here. And then right there, as far as the opening, about 1 inch. And then the depth is perfectly fine if we can even look at that. And why I'm saying that, guys, is these ear pads are so small. When you put them on your head, let me get my hat off here. Everyone says, oh, you did it with your hat on. But I don't game with the hat on, you know what I mean? So when I put this headset on, these are not over-the-ear headphones or a headset, you know? These are on top of my ears. Now, no, they're not hurting. They're not pinching me. They're not really annoying. And when I used them, I wasn't like, ouch. But they are clear as day sitting on my ears. But again, the soft, plush, memory foam ear pads kind of make up for that, but it's definitely weird and different. Now, going up to the headband up here, you still have that memory foam. I wouldn't say it's as memory foamish as the ear cushions, but you still got plenty, as you can see right there. And by the way, all of these are cloth. The ear pads and the headband, they are cloth right there, so plenty breathable. And yes, you can take them all off. As you see, here's your ear pad. You might be able to see the density of it right there, how it's holding that foam. You can see your drive right there, but you can also replace the headband. And the way to do this, just tilt your headband or the headphone back right here, and then we're gonna peel it up. And as you can see, it's attaching by that Velcro right there. So really nice to be able to replace your headband in your ear cushions if you need it. So right out the gate, as far as comfort, I think you all can see exactly where I'm gonna go with this, right? No way is it gonna get that stinking cozy badge. Is it even cozy? No, it's not. Is it comfortable? Borderline. Is it passable? Yes. Because again, I never caught myself saying, ouch, or yo, let me get these off. But again, I like over the ear. You know what I mean? I like swivel. It's lacking 2 big things right there. I would class this as, and I've actually let my 7-year-old son try these. He put them on and he said the pads were perfectly fine. His ears actually went inside them. So again, it feels almost like a kid-sized headset. But other than comfort, how about that build? And you probably just saw me stretching like crazy to get that headband off. They feel pretty solid. I can stretch them out, I can twist them up, and I'm not necessarily getting worried. I'm gonna come out here. What worries me is this plastic, the arm going into that plastic bracket right there. If you see in the camera, you can see that's where it's sliding in on right there. That's a big, thick plastic part, and there's nothing else connecting to it. So you don't got this little joint in there. It's actually held in there. But again, it's just how firm it is and how stiff it is right there. I don't know, it just makes me a little bit worried, but as we can see, they're solid. So how about features and functions? So like I stated before, I'm going to start including my microphone test within it, because I think it's a feature and function, you know, and that's exactly what you're hearing right now. Is the microphone from the Astro A10s. As you can see, it's right here. This microphone is plenty moldable. It's pretty soft, actually. Like, you know, as far as the molding, it's real soft. It's not firm where you kind of got to force it out there. Really cool feeling. Again, flip up to mute. and then it flips down. Now you get a mild click in the headset, a very mild one. You don't get any tone or anything like that, but of course if the microphone's up, you kind of know it's muted right there. Again, the headset connects right by 3.5. You have that detachable cable, then you have your little volume control right down here midway on the wire. And again, this is the microphone test on the Astro A10s. So how about the sound on the Astro A10s? And by the way, I tested this on the Xbox Series X, the PS5, the Nintendo Switch, and then PC, and also my Mac, across different things: music, movies, and of course 90% of the test being games right there. A variety of games: Halo, Destiny, Forza, and then Horizon Forbidden West has been one I'm still hooked on right there. So again, story games, dialogue, racing, shooters, we're going to talk about all that right here. Now, unfortunately, I can't find out what driver size are in this headset right here. My guess would be 40 millimeter, because heck, that's what Astro always uses. I don't know why they would change it right here. Frequency range is 20 to 20,000. Okay, so let's go on and talk about this here, okay? And this is going to go pretty much across every single game I played, from Forza to a story game to a shooter. It had a solid Astro sound. If you used Astros before and you like that sound where you have bass, you have highs, and you have mids, but nothing's too much, not too much bass, not too much highs, it's kind of right here. It's that comfortable, fun sound, right? Does that make sense with you, right? You're not getting screechy highs, you're not getting muddy bass, a comfortable, fun Astro sound. If you use the 40s, the 50s, anything like that, you kind of have that signature Astro sound right here, which was great across all that. Playing Horizon, I'm shooting the bows on the back of the robot animals, whatever you call them right there, you know what I mean? And you heard that pop, you heard the bow, you heard the arrow hitting, you know, that was really cool. Playing Halo, you heard the footsteps, you heard the spanker, you heard the grenades going off, right? And you also got that dialogue, kind of compiling all that up into like Forza or something like that, right? Getting the screech into the tires, the music, the crowd, and all that. You had it all, and nothing was ever too much. I never caught myself saying, gosh, I wish I had some of that, or geez, I wish I had some of that, you know what I mean? It was right here, again, at that comfortable, fun sound. Same thing going right into videos, me editing videos with it, listening to music or whatever. Again, I put it right there at that comfortable, fun sound. No, it's not the greatest sound you're ever gonna hear, you know what I mean? Nothing like that, but it's definitely not the worst you're gonna hear. Now, as we all know, when you really get that neutral, natural sound right there, sometimes you lack some detail. And that's probably the one thing that it might have been lacking if I want to nitpick them right here. Talking about Halo, I did get directional sound, right? I could tell if an enemy was coming from over there, but if something hectic was going on, that's when I lost that. Okay, Rainbow Six is probably a prime example I always use, right? You're throwing up that wall right there, you're gonna lose some of that sound if someone's coming up around you if you're throwing up that wall, rather than still being able to hear that reload or something like that. Same thing with Halo, right? You got a grenade going off, you're not gonna really catch that guy going around here, because again, everything's kind of right here doing what it does. You're not getting more of one or the other. So that would maybe the one downfall as far as sound. Like if you're looking for a competitive headset, I'd say probably look elsewhere. But all in all, as far as the sound on the Astro A10s, I did have a fun experience with them. Again, it's kind of just like the Comfort, you know what I mean? It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Was it good? I would put it right on that line right there. It was passable. Okay, so we have two key questions we have to answer here about the Astro A10s. Number one, are they better than the older A10s? Hands down, short and sweet, yes, they are. Number two question we want to ask here, more importantly, are they worth a pickup at 60 bucks? That's where it gets hard for me, guys. It really does, because at 60 bucks, you're in that budget class of headset right there, and I feel like there's a lot of competition. You definitely have the Razer Black Shark V2X. It's probably where I would exactly point you over this headset in that $60 price range. Heck, you can probably get those for 40 to 50 bucks these days. What could have Astro done to make these so much better? Give me swivel, guys. Give me swivel. Whoever designed these ear pads for this headset, give me a call, because this should never happen in an ear cushion. So all in all, the Astro A10s, no, I can't recommend them. It's so close. It could be so much better. I feel like the ball is missed here, and the only area I can even recommend or class this headset is a headset for maybe a younger kid under 10 years old or something. So anyways, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my review on the Astro A10s. I hope I helped you out. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.